Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. It is Tuesday. It is March 2nd, and we are going to be playing some old school Magic tonight. As you guys can see, look, I'm back home. So I am here in my own house, and we are going to be playing 3 rounds of old school Magic tonight, just like we do every single Tuesday night. You can join me each and every week for my regularly scheduled stream every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So don't forget to follow. Turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. All right, so by popular demand, and I've talked enough shade about Enchantress, then I am running this deck today. So, guys, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it, and it looks like I have an opponent already. So I'm going to let my opponent in, and it looks like John is my opponent. How you doing, John?
Good, Rich. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. A couple of quick housekeeping things for the stream. I want to do a couple of shout-outs. First is to Entrox, who is a fellow streamer. He also streams on Tuesday nights. So you guys want to go ahead and follow him. And then Mr. Carroll, do you still stream your stuff? Because we'll do a shout out for you too. A couple of shout outs there to a couple of fellow streamers. You guys, those links are in the chat right now, and you can see some clips on the stream right now. Entrox, apparently nobody's making clips on your stream because it didn't pull up any clips. So we need to get on that, make some clips. So Entrox also streams some old school Magic and some Pauper and some other things. And then LeBrooks, thank you for joining the stream. How you doing tonight? And then La Petite Morty streams video games mostly. So all kinds of different stuff. Like that was a Resident Evil clip, and then he does some first-person shooters as well. So I am all kinds of unorganized tonight because I just got back from vacation. Sorry about that, John. So,
oh, it's okay. Where did you go?
I was in Florida for 2 weeks. You want to choose even or odd?
Sure, I'll take even.
Even. It is in fact even. It is a number 4.
Okay. I'll be on the play. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. And I I need to stop using that die on the stream because it's hard to see.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Do you want me to put it in 3 piles?
I really don't care.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm not that concerned, no.
Okay. Yep. Alright, good luck, sir.
Good luck to you as well.
Sure.
I am gonna send this one back. No lands, but I had a mox.
Okay. You get the start?
Maybe. Problem is the mox did not match any of the colors of the stuff in my hand.
That was sort of so
bad. Subs for dubs, let's go. Okay, let's try this again. That's a keeper.
Alright. Got a Hazel Battleground to pass.
Cool. Alright, I will draw. I'm going to play a Tropical Island. And then I'm going to cast a Fast Bond.
Okay.
I'm going to take 2 down to 18 by putting 2 additional lands in there. And then I'm going to cast a Demonic Tutor.
Yep.
And after that, I'm going to say go.
Okay. We'll play Mountain and Mana Vault and pass it over to you.
Okay, untap. Draw. Alright, so we are going to Ancestral Recall myself. 1, 2, 3. And then I will play a Forest and a Verduran Enchantress. And I will say go.
Nice step. I'm gonna bolt the Enchantress.
Okay. Enchantress down.
Okay.
Okay. So, just because you got rid of the Enchantress doesn't make it a better card. I'm just saying. Alright? I throw shade at the card all the time. SK Altered is in chat. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. And SK Altered is the one who A, sent me these Enchantresses, and B, sent me the entire list that I am playing today. So.
Oh, nice. So I'll take one from a city, and I'm gonna play Jared of the Closed Fist.
Okay, and he's a 5/5?
6/5.
6/5. Okay.
And then I'll pass it to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to cast Regrowth on the Enchantress.
Okay.
I will play a Taiga as my land for the turn. And then I will cast the Enchantress.
Alright.
I will play another land and take a point. I'm down to 17 with this Underground Sea. And I will tap it for black. I'm going to cast Paralyze on your dude, and I will draw a card from the Enchantress. And let me make a quick adjustment, and I'll say go.
Take one from the Mana Vault, put down 18.
Okay.
Draw for turn. Play a Factory, and pass it over to you.
Okay, untap. Draw. This might seem weird, but SK Altered was gifted a sub by Old School Guard. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to cast a Paralyze on my own Enchantress to draw a card. And then I'm going to play a land for my turn. And then I'm going to cast another Fast Bond, draw a card. And then I will Time Block.
Okay.
And then I'm going to end this turn. Untap. Trigger. I'll keep her tapped. I will draw for my turn. I'm going to cast Recall with X equal to 1. I'll discard Candelabra to get back Ancestral Recall. And then I will cast the Ancestral Recall. And then I'm going to cast a Wild Growth on the Bayou. I'll draw a card. And then tap the Bayou for green and another green, and that's for another Enchantress. And then I will play Underground. I take a point from both of my Fast Bonds down to 15. And then I'm going to cast another Paralyze on your dude, drawing 2 cards. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to... Let's see. I'm just going to take a point from the animal. Draw.
Okay. So that puts you at 18? Or 17, sorry.
17.
Yep.
Play planes. I will have this for Soul Ring. Whites. Green. Take another point. Down to 16. Play this guy who is a 5/5.
Okay. Seems alright.
Nasty.
Okay. Alright, so you're at 16. Alright, I will untap. And I will draw. I'm going to tap my forest for a green, and I'm going to cast a Wild Growth on this Underground Sea. I'll draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Here's some fun. I'm going to cast a Dance of Many. I will draw 2 cards. When it enters play, I will get a copy of Enchantress. It's got an upkeep of 2 blue, so we definitely want to hold on to that. Then I will, let's see, black and a green. I'm going to cast Dark Heart of the Woods. I will draw 1, 2, 3. 3. I know I'm boring you, right?
A little bit. I'm gonna lie.
I'll play a Bayou as my land for the turn. I will tap 2 blue for another copy of Dance of the Many, and I'll draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make a copy of your creatures are 6/5 and 5/5.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll make a copy of your 5/5.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. We're going to go with a. Okay. I will play a City of Brass and take 2. I'm at 13. I'm going to tap it for a blue and 2, so I'm at 12. And I'm going to cast a Time Twister. Old School Guard says, can 2 legends exist at the same time with a copy? Yes, as long as they are controlled by 2 different players. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will play a Mock Sapphire. I will tap my Taiga for a green and play a Wild Growth on this Bayou. I will draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I will play a Tropical Island and I'll take 2. I'm at 10. Tap this for 2. I'm going to play a Sylvan Library and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I will tap my Mock Sapphire for a Candelabra. I will tap my Trop, and I will put a Giant Growth on the Underground Sea and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. So the sea is enchanted by 2. I'm going to play 2 more lands and take 4. I'm at 6. I'm going to use these 2 and tap the Candelabra to untap my Underground Sea and Taiga. I will Okay. A blue and 2 green for a time walk. I got a green. I got a green floating. Yeah.
You have one by board.
One via boredom. That works. Okay, let's see. WinCon remains mysterious. Yes. So maybe I can just bore all of my opponents to death, right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How can you accuse me of evil, though these deeds be unsavory? No one will argue. Good shall follow from them. Okay. I'm not sure what that quote is from. Twitch chat is getting a big kick out of your deck with the Vanilla Legends.
Okay.
And then they're reading out, they're typing out flavor text from some of the Vanilla Legends. Yeah. Because that's all they have is flavor text.
I'll be on play.
Okay, I'll be on the draw. Good luck, sir.
You too.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'll mulligan. Oh, Implosion in chat wants to know if you're testing for the Legends Neos monthly.
I am not.
Okay.
I'm testing for the Havenwood Battlegrounds.
The Havenwood Battle. Oh, that's coming up on the 20th, right?
Uh-huh. I looked through the list from the Havenwood Battleground 1, and there were only 2 copies of Havenwood Battleground in the tournament. I felt like that was inappropriate.
Yes. 1, 2,
So this time there'll be at least 4. Probably.
I'll keep this one.
Oh.
And you may go.
Mountain pass.
Okay. Draw. Underground Sea. Ruby, go ahead.
Flames. Pile.
Okay. Draw. Forest, go ahead.
City brass. Pass.
Draw. Swamp. 4. Do some gin.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Draw. There's a battleground. I guess. Pass you.
Untap.
During your upkeep.
I'm at 19.
Yeah, I'll bolt your gin and pale pilot as well.
Okay. And I will draw. Lotus. Tap Lotus for green. Regrowth on the Juzon with the green floating. And then I will recast the Juzon.
Okay.
And you can go. Yeah, Aeolipile is really, really good. Twitch chat's talking about Aeolipile. I like everything about that artifact.
Let's see what I want to do here. I think cards in hand.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Mind Twist.
No, that would be nice. In the actual Havenwood Battleground, maybe.
Right.
I'm gonna fireball that guy for 5, second the Battleground.
Okay. So you take 2.
Yep. That's you.
Alright, and you're at 18?
18, yeah, 18, 19?
Yep. Okay, yep. Alright, untap. Draw. Tap Forest for a green. And I will put a Wild Growth on my swamp. And then I'm going to Time Twister.
Okay.
I have not yet played a land. I will play an Underground Sea, and I will pass the turn.
Good. Set. Draw. Mountain. I'm gonna take 2.
Put you on a
16. Play this Jasmine Boreal and pass over to you.
And she's a 5/5 also?
4/5.
4/5. Okay.
Can't be too good. I mean, come
Untap. Draw. I'm going to put another wild growth on my swamp. And I will cast a Verduran Enchantress. I'm going to cast a Paralyze on your legend. I will draw a card. I will Ancestral myself.
4 times in 2 games.
I will play a Mox Jet and a Lotus. Sack for black. Tap the Jet. Choose on Jet.
Okay.
And you can go.
Draw. I'm going to hit myself for 7. And Earthquake for 5.
Alright, I'm at 14 and you're at 9.
Your
Alright, untap. Draw. Cards in hand?
5.
Alright, regrowth on the Juzon. Recast the Juzon. And you can go.
Plains. Bowerstone.
Okay?
Sylvan Library.
Okay?
COP red.
Okay.
Pass you.
Untap. Upkeep, I take a point. I'm at 13. Draw a card. Attack for 5.
Down 4.
I will play a Taiga. Go ahead.
Library. Alright. Not technically dead, I guess. I'll play Arnhem.
Okay.
Passy.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, I take a point. I'm at 12.
Yep.
Draw a card. Attack for 5.
Oh.
I'm going to recall with X equal to 1.
Okay.
I will discard Underground C and get back Verduran Enchantress. I will cast the Enchantress. And I will play a Wild Growth on my Taiga, drawing a card. And I will say go.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. You got it.
Alrighty. Thank you for the games. I appreciate it.
Yep. See you around.
Yep. Take care. Well, we got there, chat. We are currently 1-0. Let's take a look at what we're playing today, shall we? Here is a look at today's deck. This was a deck that was constructed by David at SK Altered, and he also was very gracious enough to send me the enchantresses because I don't own any. So let's move this there. So basically, you see what it does. Main deck, draw lots of cards, bore your opponent to death, win with either like Candle Flare or with Mirror Ball, or even with Lich and Mirror, things like that. Wow, Entrox gifting the subs. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. So, yeah, we play enchantresses, play a bunch of enchantments, draw lots of cards, do lots of things, and there we go. So, I appreciate those sub-gifts, Entrox. I appreciate that immensely. Yeah, this is what we got, and it's pretty fun so far. And then we'll take a look at the sideboard. So 1 Swamp, 4 Juzoms, 3 Glooms, 1 Maze of Ith, 1 Power Sink, 3 copies of Energy Flux, and 2 Animate Deads. So the Swamp is there because of the fact that if I'm going to be boarding in a bunch of black cards, I want to reliably be able to cast them. Seems good, right? So makes sense. And I did in fact board in the Swamps in that match because I boarded in the Juzoms, and the Juzoms were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that my opponent had to spend so many resources dealing with the Juzom Jin is pretty good. And he's playing white, so I feared that he was going to have Swords to Plowshares. Like, I didn't see much whites in game number 1, so I didn't do anything with like the Glooms. But because of the fact that he played that early Plains, I was concerned. But then he had to spend the Aeolipile and the Lightning Bolt to kill the Juzom, and then a rather large Earthquake with 2 Cities of Brass on the table. So that meant that we were definitely going to be in a decent position when it came to that. And then I was able to regrowth and replay the Juzoms, and just when you have big threats and the opponent has to expend more resources to cast it than it takes to get it on the battlefield, then it is definitely something that is pretty good and pretty fun. So something we forgot to do. We didn't have a lot of time today, first thing. So here we go. We are going to spin the wheel, and we're going to pick a new frame. We're going to go with gray. All right, so let's get rid of the gold, and we will go with gray. So we got that going for us as well. So this is my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of old school Magic with the Northern Paladins each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So join me each and every week for my regularly scheduled stream. Don't forget to follow. Also, if you have If you have Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account to it. That gives you Twitch Prime, and you can use Twitch Prime once a month to subscribe to the channel of your choice. And if you would subscribe to my channel, that would definitely be awesome. So, coming up tomorrow, some more action from the Alpha 40 Monthly League. Special guests Angelo, Joe, and Drew once again tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central. We're going to be doing some Alpha 40. And speaking of which, we've got the finals of the January League coming up for Alpha 40 on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, Old School Guard wants me to switch it to green. That makes sense. Okay, so I'll switch it to green. And then, so catch me Thursday for the Alpha 40 Monthly League Finals. Drew will be here doing commentary with me for that. And new to this stream, Neos Monthly League Finals. That'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific on Friday, March 5th. So we got a variety of streams going on this week. So I definitely am looking forward to that. So, all right, let's go with the green. There we go. Old School Guard redeemed the color choice. And you guys can do that as well if you want by turning in your channel points there. So we are going to take a quick break. So please don't touch that dial. I will be back in just a few moments. And we will play some more Old School Magic. Stick around. All right, I am back. Thank you guys for sticking around for the break. I definitely appreciate it. All right, so let's take a look again at today's deck. All right, so we got some fun stuff going on. So we got 4 copies of Verduran Enchantress. All right, 2 copies of Dance of Many, 2 copies of Mana Flare, 1 copy of Lich, 3 copies of Paralyze, 2 copy of Dark Heart of the Wood, 4 copies of Wild Growth, 1 Candelabra, 3 copies of Fast Bond, 3 copies of Sylvan Library, 1 Mirror Universe, then a bunch of restricted cards, a Fireball, and some Lance. So that is what we got going on there. And then we out of the sideboard, we got 1 Swamp, 4 Juzoms, 3 Glooms, 1 Maze of Ith, 1 Power Sink, 3 copies of Energy Flux, and 2 copies of Animate Dead. So the theory behind the Juzoms is that A, they're not going to expect big fat creatures coming out of the sideboard, and B, Juzoms just something difficult to deal with. If my opponent is playing white and noticeably playing white, then Gloom comes in to deal with cards like Swords of Plowshares and Disenchant. Plus, it can be used if I do have somebody who is playing Presence of the Master, which who knows if that is going to happen tonight. People threatened to do so. Maze of Ith, if there are some creatures that I can't deal with or don't want to deal with. Power Sink, one counter spell basically as an insurance card against certain things. Energy Flux against artifact decks, and Animate Dead for decks that don't play white removal. Like Animate Dead came in against that opponent because I was expecting the red removal. So Animate Dead would have been a decent way to bring back his dudes and to bring back my Juzoms and whatnot. So yeah, so far so good. All right, we are 1-0. Maybe if I go 3-0, I will not throw shade at Verduran Enchantress anymore, but I make no guarantees on that. So just because the fact that this deck is fun and it won a match, it does not mean that I have changed my mind on Verduran Enchantress. But this is a pretty unique brew, and Dave, I definitely appreciate you sharing this with me and sending me your Enchantresses so that I could play. Dear Rich, do you ever play with a white-bordered card? Signed, a curious fan. Do I play with white-bordered cards? From time to time, yes. It is rare that I do so. I prefer black-bordered cards, but I feel that, old school Magic is about play what you can get. And part of that is that, if you can only get, 4th edition or Chronicles or, some kind of white-bordered reprint of a card, then go for it. I'm not going to begrudge you of that. I want to black border my cards because they look cool. And it is my opinion that they look cool. There are other people out there who think that white border looks cool. Caffeinated, if he does show up in chat, he likes white bordered cards. He actually sent out 4 of his Chain Lightnings to get them professionally altered to have white borders. And I'm not gonna lie, white bordered Chain Lightnings seem like they are appropriate. So it's a thing. I don't own very many white bordered cards with the exception of a bunch of duplicates of things. My playsets are mostly black bordered, but not all of them. I don't know off the top of my head what was it? Like on my let's see. I played white bordered Royal Assassins fairly recently. When I played the mono green deck, I had to play some white bordered forests because I didn't have enough forests at the time. I have run white bordered versions of some of the legendary creatures from Legends because I only could get my hands on the Chronicles version. There was an issue with the shipping with these Enchantresses. So if they didn't show up on time, I was going to be forced to run white bordered Enchantresses. And it would have been 4th edition. It wouldn't have been unlimited or anything like that. I did upgrade my Chaos Orb late last year from unlimited to beta, and I'm glad I got that before the spike in price. So I was happy about that. And then I did switch over my foreign white bordered. I had German Serendipifrites, and now I have foreign black bordered Serendipifrites. I don't own any black bordered Meek Stones, so if I did play Meek Stone in a deck, it would be white bordered. There were some other things as well. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head how many white bordered cards I have in my deck, in my collection. I do have a handful of white bordered cards that I keep intentionally. There are some cards that I don't have in white bordered, but I do have in black bordered. But I do feel where the they look better in Unlimited than they do in Black Border. Um, Basalt Monolith and Land of War Elves I have as Unlimited, and I do not plan on getting black bordered versions of those. I like the Unlimited Sedge Troll better than I like a black bordered version of Sedge Troll, and I like the Unlimited Vesuvan Doppelganger. Although I do have two black border doppelgangers and I don't have an unlimited one. Fascinating wants to know if I ever played Millstone deck on stream. Yes, I have. It's been quite some time. It was I don't even know. I would have to look through my archive to see when it was. Elvish Archers, yeah, Elvish Archers in Unlimited looks really, really, really nice with those colors. Now, I only own 3 Elvish Archers, and they are clipped Collector's Edition. They are also signed by Anson. So that is pretty cool. Yeah, Elvish Archers does look pretty cool in specifically in Unlimited. Revised. The washed out colors and revised kind of look caca for most cards. So is what it is. So what we've got going on today. Sometimes people ask me about that little semicolon. So a semicolon is used when an author could have chosen to end their sentence but chose not to. The author is you and the sentence is your life. That is a quote from the founder of ProjectSemicolon.com. And ProjectSemicolon.com is a resource with the goal of the organization is to reduce the instances of suicide in the United States and to disseminate information regarding not only suicide but also of other mental illnesses and things like that. So Project Semicolon is something that's near and dear to me. I've talked about it on stream where I've lived with mental illness my entire life. I have survived. I'm a suicide survivor 9 times over, and I want to spread the word. And if me spreading the word saves one person, helps one person, then it is well worth it. So go over to projectsemicolon.com for some information regarding mental health and wellness. If you are feeling that you need to talk to somebody, maybe you're on the edge and you're contemplating suicide, please reach out to the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. You can go to suicidepreventionlifeline.org for additional information and resources. You can call 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. I would rather that somebody reaches out and gets the help that they need as opposed to bottling things up and struggling. You're not alone, and we need to end the stigma. And because of my struggles throughout my life, growing up in the 80s and 90s with depression, where they didn't tell you that depression was a thing, and it wasn't something that was taken seriously. And since the suicide rate among males age 18 to 35 is the largest group who are affected by mental illness and suicide in the United States, I was among them, and I struggled. I know that not everybody's struggle is exactly the same, and if you are struggling, please get some help. If you know somebody who is struggling, then educate yourself. Get some information. Use those resources to learn a little bit about what might be going on. No two people suffer the same way, and no two people handle things exactly the same way. A good support system is obviously important. If you need to get on medication, then I definitely recommend you do so. Talk to somebody, and there is no shame. It used to be that you were just told to man up and that guys weren't supposed to have feelings or whatever. Screw that. No, we live in the modern day. It is 2021. If you are suffering from mental illness, you are thinking about suicide, get the help that you need. There's no sense in ending it all if you could get some help. Thank you, LeBrooks. I appreciate it. It's been 12 years now. 12 years, since my last suicide attempt. and that was number 9. And I am glad that I'm here as well. So the Mario Semicolon is something that I created when I heard about Project Semicolon many, many moons ago. And you'll see that some people they'll get a semicolon tattoo on their inner wrist. I do actually plan on getting the Mario semicolon tattooed on my left wrist at some point in time in the future, perhaps after COVID is done. With the lockdowns and with COVID and things like that, people are suffering in silence, and they don't need to. So I want to be vocal about it, and if it helps one person, then you know what? That is time well spent. And if you feel that you don't want to watch my stream because I talk about mental health, or I bring up the topic of Project Semicolon or suicide or whatnot, that is your choice. And that's fine. Watch somebody else, and I won't feel bad if you tell me that you don't want to watch anymore, or if you just silently decide that you don't want to. But I'm not going to stop talking about mental health and suicide prevention and things like that. I want to get the word out, and there's nothing wrong with getting the word out. And if you feel that it makes you uncomfortable, then it makes you feel uncomfortable, then maybe use those resources anyway, and educate yourself a little bit more. And if that means that you don't want to watch the stream, then that's fine with me. Please just do what you need to do for you. My regularly scheduled stream is every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic every single Tuesday night with the Northern Paladins, 8 p.m. Eastern. So don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. If you want some more information regarding the Northern Paladins, Paladin Magic that we play on Tuesdays, the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, or even Alpha 40, you can go over to northernpaladins.com and you can see all the things that are there. There's all kinds of information there regarding the things that you see on our stream, as well as some additional information. They hold records for the Gauntlet Champions. A Gauntlet Champion goes 3-0. Noble Challengers are those, who go 2-1, and then they also vote for the most creative every single week. So. We will take a look at our deck once again. This is our Enchantress deck. It was the Enchantresses were sent to me by David at SK Altered. So please, if you haven't already, go over to Instagram and follow SK_Altered over there on Instagram. And David sent me his Enchantresses to use on the stream. He sent me this deck list, and we modified it for Paladin Magic, so that we could get it as potent as possible, and he helped me with the sideboard as well. The only thing that we talked about in the sideboard that I did not take his advice on is that I put the swamp in there instead of putting in another City of Brass. And I think that the swamp is just there so that I can cast the additional black spells that are in the deck. I didn't want the City of Brass for 2 reasons. A, I didn't want to take additional damage from all the other things that I'm taking damage from in the deck. And B, I wanted a black source that was not going to die to City in a bottle. So that's why I made that last second audible before I took this photo. Hence the reason that it is on my playmat and not on my normal area, because I changed it right at the last second. So I appreciate that, David. And if you haven't followed David over at SK_Altered on Instagram, please make sure you do so. All right, I'm going to take another quick break, so don't touch that dial. I will be back, and then we should be having another match of Old School Magic coming up here in just a moment. So stick around. we are back, and we have our opponent for round number 2. So we are going to welcome back to the stream. We're welcoming back Bruins545. Bruins has been pretty active in the chat and active in the stream, and has gifted some subs. A couple of weeks ago, he donated that 4th edition starter deck. So welcome again to the stream. I appreciate that you're both behind the scenes and on the stream as well, man. So thank you very much. And I am digging that Falling Star playmat. That is pretty hot.
Fresh. Just opened it.
Nice. You have a bit of a fan club in chat. Old School Guard is rooting for you right now.
All right.
Yeah. LeBrooks5 is talking smack about you in chat right now. No, not really. For those who don't know, LeBrooks5 is Bruin's other half, and she has joined the chat from time to time. But yeah, we're playing some Magic and we are having some fun.
I get to see the Enchantress.
Yes, you get to see the Enchantress deck in action, live and in person. So, who do you play against round 1?
Duncan.
Yeah.
They were really good games.
Yeah.
Really bad draw.
So she's here. She's still in chat. She says hello. Please take him down with Enchantress beats. That's Entrox. Okay, so Entrox apparently is not your biggest fan. So you want to do even or odd?
I'll do odd.
Odd. Okay. It is odd. It is number 3. Okay.
I'll be on play.
Sounds good.
I will.
I got a mulligan this.
So you're back home, I see.
I am back home, yes. It was a very, very long drive from Florida back here, but now I am back here. I am in my game room. Still haven't set everything back up yet, but slowly working on it. It's a 22-hour drive that includes stops, so that means that I was in the car for 2 days. So I got home Sunday evening, and then yesterday I intended to set up my computer and get everything all ready and raring to go, and I was just too exhausted, so I did not do anything at all yesterday, so I had to rush and set everything up today.
So you came from Florida right into the snow then, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will keep this, and I will put that underneath. All right, do your worst, sir.
Alright. I will play a Bayou and Birds of Paradise.
Bayou and Birds of Paradise. Okay, seems all right. Let me make a quick adjustment. Okay, there we go. All right, I will draw. I will play a Bayou of my own, Mox Jet into a Candelabra, and I will say go.
Alright.
The landscapes, the drive, other than Pennsylvania, driving through Pennsylvania is absolutely terrible. So when it comes to driving from New York to Florida, if you can somehow just warp through Pennsylvania, that would be awesome. But,
just because it's like the longest state ever?
Yeah, it not only is it the longest state ever, but it's hills and mountains and there's nothing to look at. And then there are so many exits in Pennsylvania that have nothing there, so it makes it even worse. You know, so
I
you know.
drove out to California last year to help out with the wildfires.
Oh, geez.
From like Indiana to Wyoming was all corn. So
Oh, geez. Yeah. And then have to drive through a national forest to get to my parents' house. So even if I wanted to power through and try to do the drive in one day, I would fall asleep at the wheel during, you know, when driving at the national forest because it's all trees on both sides. On my way down, it either snowed or rained the entire time after I left Pennsylvania. So it was pretty crappy driving. And then from on my way back up, it started raining in the middle of the night. I stayed the night in Virginia, and it started raining, downpouring in the middle of the night, and it kept on raining almost my entire way home until I got to about Binghamton here in New York. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So, all right. So you played a swamp. What do we got? Anything else?
Yeah, I passed.
Oh, okay. Untap. Draw. I'll play a Bayou and an Enchantress. And I will say go. Alright, chat. He didn't kill at end step, so, you know, we'll see what happens. Pendlehaven.
Pendlehaven.
What do we got? The Abyss. That is not very cool, man. Not cool at all. Alright. Untap. Get rid of the Enchantress. Draw. I will play an Underground Sea, and I will say go. Well, there goes your bird, though, so that's a thing.
It does.
Yeah, so Old School Guard in chat said, leave the lady alone. People want to see the Enchantresses. Don't you know that, Bruins? Come on. A little bit less.
Oh,
You're cutting out,
I'm
man.
gonna play a deal with this one.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Too bad I didn't sideboard in Revelation. Yeah, Revelation would be an easy way to deal with the Abyss. Revelation is a 1 mana. We'll bring it in chat. We'll bring it up, chat.
I'm gonna play a Dark Rift
Mm-hmm.
into a Juggernaut.
Dark Ritual into a Juggernaut. Okay, that's a thing.
And I will pass the turn.
It's not bringing it up for me, chat. Sorry about that. Okay, well, we could just go exclamation point, card, Revelation. I'm not sure why it's not bringing it up. Anyway, Revelation is a 1 green mana world enchantment where players play with their hand revealed. So. Okay, I will draw for turn. I will play the City of Brass. I will take a point for the city, going down to 19, and I'm going to cast a Mana Flare. And then I'm going to 2 blue and 2 green. I'm going to float a blue, and I'm going to cast a Time Twister.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. Here's all right. All right. I have played my land for the turn, and it was a City of Brass. So let's see. Yeah, it definitely has some wonderful art on a whole bunch of old school Magic cards. Yeah, Mana Flare is definitely pretty sweet. And then Revelation is definitely a sweet looking card. I'm not sure why my card lookup isn't working today. I'll have to look into that maybe in between games, in between matches. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's a thing. I'm going to use the blue, and I'm going to untap my Underground Sea, and then I will tap the sea for 2 black. I'm going to cast Paralyze on your Juggernaut.
Okay.
And then I will take a point of Mana Burn. I'm at 18. Go ahead. So your Juggernaut is tapped, and you have to pay 4 during your upkeep to untap.
I'll leave him tapped.
Okay.
Draw for the turn.
So I'm telling you there's going to be a fatty artifact creature coming out. Not sure where I got that idea from.
Fine. Play a Tetris.
That is, in fact, a Tetris. Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Tropical Island. And then I'm going to tap my Bayou for 2 green. And we'll get 1 out of the Mox. And I'm going to throw down a Verduran Enchantress.
Okay.
Then I'm going to tap this Bayou for 2 green. And then with 1 green floating, I will cast a Wild Growth. I will draw a card. And then I will cast, with the other green, another Wild Growth. And I'll draw a card. Two blue. I'm going to cast Dance of Many. I will draw a card. When Dance of Many enters the battlefield, I will make a copy of I'm going to make an Enchantress.
Okay.
Okay. And then all right, so we're gonna go two blue, 2 green, 2 blue, 2 green, and then we're gonna get I'm gonna take a point down to 17 for 2 red. And then I'm going to use a red and 2 green. And I'm going to cast another Mana Flare. And I will draw 2 cards. 1 for each Enchantress. 1, 2. And then I will use one of the blue for a Soul Ring. And then I will use 2 mana from the Soul Ring, and these 2, I'm going to activate my Candelabra, and I will untap 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. All right. I will tap this Bayou for 3 black. So I'm going to have 1 black floating. I'm going to cast a Demonic Tutor. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay. Still have a black. Let's see. I'm going to tap this for 3 blue and 2 green from those. We're going to use one of the green, and I'm going to cast a Wild Growth here. I will draw 2. And then I will play another Wild Growth and draw 2. I'm 3 blue and a black. I will three more blue. We're at 6 and 2 green. I'm going to cast another Enchantress. So I'll use the 2 green and 1 blue. So I got 5 blue. I'm going to use my black. And I'm going to cast Paralyze on the Tetravis, and I will draw 3 cards for the 3 Enchantresses. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use 2 of the blue for a Time Walk.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. I'm going to end my turn and I'm going to take 3 mana burn. I'm at 14. Okay.
Alright.
I will untap. On my upkeep, my trigger is Dance of Many and your trigger is the Abyss. So I'm going to have the Abyss target the token, and then the token in the dance will go away. And then I'm going to draw for turn. Alright, so 5, 10, yeah, okay. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and we'll go 20, 21, 22. I'm at 13. I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down at 17 mana to untap. I'll use 5 of my mana to untap my lands, and then I will tap them all again, and I will use the red from the City of Brass, and I will throw a very, very large fireball at your face.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah.
Man, that deck has a lot going on.
It does have a lot going on. It definitely has a lot going on.
I do like it though.
It is pretty nifty. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's definitely different from the traditional Enchantress decks. Old School Guard, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. So let's go with this. I'm gonna check this again and see if yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with why my card isn't. Why my card lookup isn't pulling up on the stream. Okay, so our opponent is playing with artifacts and with the Abyss, which is not great for us. But we will see what we can do.
So the influence behind the playmat, since you mentioned it earlier, because of the most talked about secret in Old School Paladin Magic.
Yeah. Yeah, so for those who are not aware, the Paladins it's a secret club called the Hypnotic Spectators. And at once every single Tuesday night, you're allowed one time to try to flip a falling star onto 6 creatures. You have to do it on camera in front of a bunch of people. You have one flip, and if it lands and hits all 6 in one shot, you become a member of the Hypnotic Spectators. Bruins is a member. I'm a member. Joe Freshwater's a member. There's a bunch of people. Entrox is a member. There are like 8 or 9 people now who have done it.
Rich, it's a secret. Tell everyone.
Yeah, I'm telling everybody. Am I bringing in? Okay. All right, we'll try this. We will try this, chat. Let's reset those life totals. Appreciate everybody who is here tonight. There's a bunch of you guys watching me play Enchantress for the first time on stream. I'm not going to say that after this I won't continue to throw shade at Verduran Enchantress, but maybe, just maybe I'll stop because I'm having fun with the deck so far. I'm playing a lot of solitaire, it seems like, but you know, that's okay. It's just one of those things that happens. But Yes, I can't lie. I am having fun. I'm not going to say that I'm not having fun because that would definitely be a lie. But it's not every day that I would accept the challenge of playing an Enchantress deck on my stream, and it is not every day that a super sweet list like the one I'm playing tonight is offered to me, especially by somebody who is gracious enough to send the Enchantresses to me to allow me to borrow them for the stream. So, all right. How much he's going to sell them to me for? Oh, that would mean I would have to buy them. I never said that I'm going to spend money to buy Enchantresses. It's never part of the deal. So you're going to play first?
Yeah.
Okay. I will keep. Do I want them? No, I don't want them. Old School Guard is trying to convince me that I need to buy the Enchantresses and that I want them. No, every card that is in my collection is something that I want to play. And in the past, however many weeks we've been doing this, 46, 48 weeks I've been playing in the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. I think I've played almost every card in my collection. Well, at least one copy of the cards. I might have play sets of this set or whatever. But now, if somebody else decides that they're going to donate to the stream and have me build me a super sweet brew, then I will do that super sweet brew. All right, so Old School Guard in chat, I was ready for you there with the barrel roll. Throwing one back.
And I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Do your worst.
Alright. Swamp, Jet, Lotus.
Okay.
Ritual.
I am so glad we don't have Mind Twist in this format. Okay, that's a trike. That's a big one. Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright. Draw. Underground Sea. I'm going to Ancestral myself.
Alright.
1, 2, 3. I will play out this Ruby. And I'll tap the Ruby for a Soul Ring. And I'll say go.
I will swing 4.
I will take 4 and I will like it. I'm at 16.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. And then I will draw. Okay, so Tropical Islands. Fast Bond. I'm going to play 2 Underground Seas and take 2 points. I'm at 14. I will cast a Paralyze on your Trike.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Soul Ring.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Alright, untap. Draw. Tap for green. And I will put a Wild Growth on my Underground Sea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Nope. Okay, here we go. Here's what we're going to do. Energy Flux. Since you have 3 artifacts and only 1 land, this seems pretty decent. Not gonna lie. So, go ahead.
Is that at the beginning of upkeep?
Yeah, it's a trigger at the beginning of your upkeep. Yep. You have to pay 2 mana for each artifact you want to keep.
Ooh.
I have a feeling I'm about to take 3, but I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Take the 3, get rid of this.
I'm at 11.
Pay the 2 to keep the soul ring.
Okay.
And get rid of it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Draw. Go ahead.
Oh, my paralyze is going now. Untap. Upkeep. Soul Ring will pay for itself, and I'll pay 2 for the ruby. And I will draw. I'm going to Brain Geyser for 2.
Okay.
1, 2. And I will say go.
Alright. Untap. Tap. Pay for it. Draw. There we go.
Sped Red 45 says nice playmat.
Thanks, man. Dark Rit resolves.
I don't play Force of Will, so yeah.
I didn't know she was tapped out. Okay.
Yeah.
Guardian Beast.
Okay, just so you know, Energy Flux is a sacrifice, not a destroy.
Okay.
Okay? Just so Guardian Beast won't protect you from the Energy Flux.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright. Untap. Soul Ring will pay for itself. This will pay for the Mox. Draw. Huh. Okay. Maze of It. Paralyze on the Guardian Beast. And since Guardian Beast only works while it's untapped, I think that Paralyze is going to be pretty nice. Go ahead.
Untap. I will pay the 4, untap, and get rid of Soul Ring.
Okay. Seems good.
Draw for the turn. Press Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Combat, I'll swing 2.
I'll maze it. Untapping it. Alright. All set?
Yep.
Okay. Untap. Yeah, I'll pay for both. Draw. Bayou. Go ahead.
Untap. I'll tap down.
No, it doesn't tap him. He doesn't tap. No, you already untapped him, so yeah, it doesn't re-tap him every turn. You have to pay 4 to untap him. And since I mazed him and that untapped him for you, so.
Well, thanks, Rich.
You're welcome.
I'll pass.
Okay. Cards in hand. 1.
1.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I will pay to keep both. Draw. Go ahead.
Juggernaut.
That is a Juggernaut.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, pay the same way. Draw. Forest. Oh. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, as long as Guardian Beast is untapped, non-creature artifacts. Oh, okay. So non-creature artifacts. Can't be enchanted. They have indestructible. Okay, so that's fine. It's non-creature artifacts. So I guess I paralyze the Juggernaut.
Okay.
Tapping him. You have one card?
Yes.
Go ahead.
That.
So,
I'll pay that.
hold on. You probably don't want to do that because there's an energy flux. There's no point in untapping it if you can't pay the upkeep cost.
Put one away. I'll draw. And I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I'll pay for my 2 artifacts. Oh, this paralyze is gone. Draw. I don't know. Hope I don't regret this. Mana Flare. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. Swamp. And go ahead.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. Use the forest for 2 green to pay for the Mox, and the Soul Ring will pay for itself.
Okay.
Draw. Two green. I'm gonna Mana Flare a second time.
Okay.
So everything taps for 3. This one taps for 4. No guts, no glory, right? Alright, 6 black. Lich. I've got 2 black floating.
Okay.
Alright, my life total is now 0, but I am not dead. I'm going to tap this for 3 blue. So I'm going to use 1 of the blue and both black. So I've got 2 blue floating. I'm going to cast Time Twister.
Okay.
I have not yet played my land. Got 2 blue floating. I'm at 0 life. It's like I'm playing a different deck. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I will play Tropical Island as my land for the turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap it for 3 green for a Verduran Enchantress.
Alright.
I am going to use, let's see. I'm going to play a Mox Emerald. I will tap the Mox Emerald for a green. I will play an additional land. Lich makes me sacrifice a permanent, so I will sacrifice the fast bond. Still have a green in my pool and the 2 blue. I'm going to cast another fast bond, and I will draw a card from the Enchantress.
Okay.
Still have a green. Nope, I just used the green. I'm going to use the 2 blue. I'm going to cast a Dance of Many.
Okay.
Alright, I will draw a card from the Verduran Enchantress. And then I will make it make the token a copy of the Enchantress. I'm gonna tap City of Brass for 3 red. Damage from Lich makes me sacrifice a permanent. I'm going to sacrifice the Energy Flux. I'm going to tap this for 3 blue. Okay, so we got 3 blue, 2 green, 3 red. I'm going to use 1 blue and 1 green for a Time Walk.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast a Wheel of Fortune with the 2 of the red and the green. Alright, so I'm going to discard a Paralyze and draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
You get Berserk, Sylvan Library, House from Beyond, and Guardian Beast, and a few lands.
Okay. I am going to play another land. Lich makes me sacrifice a permanent, so I will sacrifice the Maze of Ith. We are going to tap the Bayou for 3 black. I will use 2 black for a Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
V Jester says, you just started watching, got a lot going on your side of the board. Wow. Yeah, definitely so. Okay. I'm going to use the 1 remaining black. I'm going to cast a second Paralyze on your Guardian Beast. Tapping it, I will draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I will play a Mox Sapphire. I will play a City of Brass, taking a damage. I'll sacrifice one of the paralyzes. And they still get another turn after this too, huh? I'm going to use all the mana that's left, the 3. I'll cast another Energy Flux and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I'll play a Mox Jet. I'm going to tap the city for 3 green. I will sacrifice the Energy Flux for the damage. 2 green and a blue for another Verduran Enchantress. Green and black for a Dark Heart of the Wood. I will draw 3 cards now from the Dark Heart. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to play a Black Lotus. I'm going to sacrifice the Lotus for green. Got 2 green left for a Candelabra of Tawnos. I will tap using both of the mana to untap 2 lands. It doesn't matter. And then I will tap for 6 for Mirror Universe. And then I will end the turn and I will take my additional turn with Time Walk.
Yep.
And then on my upkeep, switch life totals.
You got it.
Alright, and I've got more than 20 cards, so I can, I survive. Wow.
That deck has so much going on, I felt like I was watching the stream. I was like, man, Rich is doing really good. Oh, shit, that's it.
Oh, I didn't have more than 20 cards. I had exactly 20 cards. Wow. Okay, that's why we play 61. All right, SK Altered, thank you. Thank you for us playing 61. Because, yeah.
I like that, man. It's a little different.
Yeah, definitely so. Definitely so. Yeah, getting fancy. The Mighty Penguin in chat. The Mighty Penguin 007. Sorry. Yeah, getting fancy with that. So that was definitely fun. And I end up at 0. He ends up with the skull and crossbones, and I end up with another W. So that's awesome. Well, Bruins, thank you again for all you do for the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for the games. Sorry I had to kick your ass so badly, but...
hey, man, I like it. Good luck with the next one, man. Hopefully you
right. And then Entrox is pulling a page out of your playbook and gifting some subs. So, Entrox, thank you very much for the gift subs. Bruins, thank you again. I appreciate it, man. Take care.
See you, man. Good luck.
Yep, thanks. SK Altered says he's got to take off for round 3, sadly, but I look forward to checking out the VOD. I hope you get there again in style. Yes, I'm hoping so too. This has actually been pretty fun. The turns have taken a little while, but it's definitely pretty awesome. So, let's see. Mighty Penguin says, so my buddy is putting together an old school tournament at one of my local stores. Excited about that. Wow, that should definitely be fun. I love old school. It's great. I can't get enough of it. So, so let's take a look again at today's deck. Today's deck is a brew with Enchantress that was created by David, SK Altered. If you haven't already, please go to the Instagram and follow SK_altered. And he was also nice enough to send me the Enchantresses to play with the deck. Fun to watch, even though I basically don't know what's going on. Well, that's fine, LeBrooks. I'm okay with that. You can... I know you're still kind of learning when it comes to Magic. My stream isn't the best to learn from when it comes to newer Magic players. But if you are like an intermediate Magic player, you can learn some interesting things from me. But you'll get there. You'll get to the point where you're going to be kicking Bruin's ass playing Magic quite frequently. So there's the main deck. Here is our sideboard for today. You'll see that I've got 4 Juzoms, a Swamp, 3 Glooms, a Maze of Ith, Power Sink, 3 copies of Energy Flux, and 2 copies of Animate Dead. So, well, I appreciate you supporting and watching. So I'm glad that you like that, and I'm glad that you're here to help. So, we are going to take a break. So you guys don't touch that dial. I appreciate you all being here. We do have another round of Old School Magic coming up here soon, and I will definitely look forward to playing this deck a little bit more and seeing what we can do. And it looks like the round has ended, so this break should be pretty quick. I just gotta run to the little boy's room. So please don't touch that dial. Stick around. I will be right back. We are back. Thank you all very much for sticking around during the break. So I've talked about it a couple of different times where I was sent the cards, and today's deck was created by David at SK _altered. So how can you get me to play your stuff on stream? Simple. Donating to the stream, supporting the stream. 500 bits, you can come up with a deck and you can build it. Excuse me. And I will make some suggestions, and I will play your brew on the stream. If you want to suggest a build around, same thing, 500 bits, and where I will build the deck around cards that I will build a deck around the cards that you suggest. For 500 bits, I will play with your cards. Waiver required. Send them with return postage, and I will play them, and that is exactly what's going on here tonight. David built the deck, and he sent the cards. He signed the waiver, and he's giving me return postage so that I can send the cards back. If you want to play the deck on a specific date, I will play your deck on a specific date for an additional 200 bits donation to the stream. In lieu of 500 bits, you can donate $5 to the stream, and for the same thing, $2 to the stream for a donation for something on a specific day. Other ways that you can support the stream are with subs. If you gift a tier 1 sub to somebody else, like we've had done tonight several times, then I will send you Old School Magic cards, and if you want me to, I will sign them. If you yourself sign up for a tier 2 or tier 3 sub, then I will send you Old School Magic cards. Tier 2 gets half off a deck submission or play around once each month. Tier 3, you get the deck submission or play around included with your subscription. So that is definitely something that is, ways that you can support the stream. Another way that you can support the stream, obviously, is you can donate directly to the stream or whatnot. Last way is that you can go over to my shop, streamlabs.com/richbork/merch. If you want to get that link, it's !merch in chat. And you can support the stream by buying stream branded merchandise. We have, this is an older video. I have not switched it up, but so the winter hat, those socks, and the pillow and the life pad are no longer available, and no longer available is also the windbreaker. But there are some additional things, including a tumbler that is available, additional swag and whatnot. So again, those are ways that you can support the stream. I appreciate everybody watching. Regardless of how you support the stream, if you're here and you like to watch and just chat and whatnot, I appreciate it. My regularly scheduled stream is every Tuesday night. That's what you're watching right now. You can join me each and every week on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Coming up, streams this week. Tomorrow you can join me and the 3 amigos, Angelo, Joe, and Drew, and we will bring you some more Alpha 40. That's tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern. That's 6:30 Central. On Thursday, more Alpha 40 action. I've got the finals from the Alpha 40 Monthly League, and that is 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 Central, Thursday, the 4th. And then for the first time on stream on Friday, I will be bringing the Neos Monthly League Finals to you, best of 5, and that happens at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. Neos is a New England old school magic club, and they put on a heck of a tournament, and each and every month they have a league. The finals for February are what we're going to be having on stream on Friday. They played Atlantic Magic with 2 strip mines. I was going to play in one of these, but my days off don't coincide. That's all right. There's all kinds of Old School Magic that you can play, though, Jester. Maybe Tuesday Night Gauntlet isn't the thing for you, but you could end up playing maybe in a league. And on the league, you play when it's convenient for you. You set up arrangements with your opponents so that you play when you can, and it's all webcam games. I stream my stuff when I play in the leagues. I'm going to be doing some more 7-point singleton this month, so it's a cool thing. But we will. I'm not sure what's going on with our pairings. Okay. Confirm result. Oh, that's why. Okay. He got to reporting the results before I did. That's why I needed to confirm. Okay. So there we go. We are waiting. Let's take a look. I'll look at all the matches to see what else is going on. In round number 2. Yeah, we still got another couple of matches going. So that's all right. Appreciate everybody who's here today. Let's take a look again at today's deck, shall we? What's the bit fees for foils on stream? Foils on stream? Why would I play foils on stream? We don't play foils in Old School Magic. No, if I am foils are allowed in pre-modern. So if I did stream pre-modern, I would have to accept the fact that foils would be allowed on the stream. I will not be playing foils, no matter what I play. If I do dabble in old school in pre-modern, I don't like foils. All right, but I didn't like foils back when I played standard and modern and things like that, and that's part of me when I was a judge. I was a Magic judge for 17 years. Foils tend to curl, and it is possible that foils could end up being marked cards. So that was part of my distaste for foils even back then. And now that I play old school, while the reprint rules are pretty lax, have to be the original art, the old border, the old card frame, kind of like what's around me right here, and non-foil. So that would mean that you can use Time Spiral, you can use any language, but you can't use foils in Old School Magic. And that's another thing that's somewhat appealing. But I mean, there really aren't a lot of cards unless it was reprinted in Time Spiral. There aren't a lot of cards that fit the bill that have the original art and the original frame. So it is what it is. Buddy has a deck very similar to this. He plays with Leprechaun Ward. Oh, okay, that seems interesting. And Trox says, I love hearing you diss on foils. Well, I mean, foils are foils, and foils aren't really part of Old School Magic. They're not part of what Old School is about. Foils are just kind of too new school for Old School Magic, I guess. So that's the thing. In pre-modern, if you're playing pre-modern, you can use any version of the card, including newer frame, and you can use foils. You can use collector's edition. You can use the World Championship cards. All kinds of fun stuff in pre-modern. So, let's see. We have my opponent is Casey Grant.
Round timer started.
So we will be bringing Casey into the stream. I have to play this format on a budget, no power, but it's still fun. I love it because of the nostalgia. It reminds me of when I first started with a limited card pool. Yes. And the thing with Old School Magic, when you play with the Paladins in the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, Paladins allow for proxies. So hence the reason you'll see in my sideboard, in the sideboard of today's deck, I have 4 proxies of Juzon Gym. I don't own any Juzon Gyms. Juzon Gyms. I don't say I'll never own one, but if I do end up getting any copies of Juzon, it's going to be just one to play in 7-point singleton. I wouldn't get a full playset. But the deck called for 4 copies of Juzon. I have these sweet proxies that were created by the fellas up in Ottawa, right? So Ottawa Old School, is that what it is? I think that's what it was. Yeah. Oh, Capital Chaos from Ottawa Old School. Yeah. They don't. They were given a cease and desist, so they can't create them anymore because they were selling them. But you know, is what it is. It happens. I'm waiting for Casey to join. There you go. Okay, stop. Table 5. Okay. We will see if we can get Casey in here. He's, I think Casey's been on the stream before, so I don't know. I'll send him the invite again. It doesn't hurt to send it more than once, and you know, we'll see what happens. There we go. We will let him in. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
We had a crazy last game that apparently we weren't supposed to do. So it was turn 4 in turns, and I had played Time Walk I think 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And time Twister 3 or 4 times, and Wheel of Fortune. And apparently I wasn't supposed to take those extra turns, but oh well, it was super crazy. It was too crazy not to just keep going.
Yeah, I gotcha. You gotta have fun sometimes, right?
Yeah, man, that was like the craziest thing I've ever done.
So I'm gonna enlarge your screen for the stream. There we go.
How your games been going?
Good. I am 2-0 and 4-0. So that's good.
Nice.
So Jester in chat loves your play match. Those not aware, that's from the movie Eraserhead. So.
Yep.
All right. You want to choose even or odd?
I'll do odd.
Okay. It is even. It is 4.
All right.
So I will be on the play.
You want me to do the 3-way cut or anything?
No, that's fine. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good luck, man.
Thank you as well. I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Alright. So I am going to play a Bayou and a Ruby and a Sylvan Library, and I will say go.
Alright. Draw for turn. Play Volcanic Hound. I will pass.
Okay. Gotta reset this. Okay, untap, upkeep. Draw 1, 2, 3. Let's set these down. Look at what we got. I'm going to pay 4 life. So I'll leave one of them on top. I'm at 16.
Right.
I'm going to play a Tropical Island and a Verduran Enchantress. And you can go.
End of your turn, I'll bolt the Enchantress.
Yep.
Untap, draw for turn. I'll play a Mishra's Factory, and I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pay 4 life again.
Okay.
I'm at 12. I'm going to Ancestral myself.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And then I will play a Forest. And I will play a Sapphire. I'm going to cast Recall with X equal to 1.
Sure.
I'm going to discard a Fast Bond to get back to Enchantress.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alright. I will draw for turn. Play an island. I will activate Factory.
Okay.
Second.
I'm at 10.
Second main. I'll Chain Lightning you.
I'm at 7.
I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll take 1, put 2 back. Alright, so I'm going to play a Tropical Island. And then I will cast my Enchantress.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 2 blue. I'm going to cast Dance of Many. I'll draw 1 from the Enchantress.
Okay.
I will make a copy of the Enchantress.
Sure.
And then I will pay a green. I will cast a Wild Growth. Draw 1 for each Enchantress.
Sure.
And Mox Jet. Candelabra. And I will say go.
Alright. I'll untap. Draw for turn. Play an island. I will Chain Lightning you.
Okay, do you have the Side Blast? I'm tapped out.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't have the Side Blast.
I'm at 4.
And then I will cast Time Twister.
Okay, that works.
Wow, you're not gonna believe this.
Lotus. Okay.
Lotus Slide Blast.
Alright. Very good.
Super lucky there.
Yeah, it happens. Alright. Yeah, I had so many enchantments in that hand, I was going to be drawing cards for days.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's been a fun night. It's been a couple months since I played on a Tuesday night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm glad. A lot of familiar faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been just too much time for Alpha 40 to get any other games in.
I hear you. Like, I joined 7-Point Singleton League, which I like. I like it a lot. My deck didn't do so hot in the month of February. I haven't built my deck for March yet, so we'll see what we can do. But I just got back from vacation, so
Yeah,
we've got
Yeah, I was in that league for I think 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun. Games just some of them took so long. I think one match took me 3 hours one time.
Oh, jeez.
It was just too hard to get all the games in. Yeah, it's just a super slow format. It was fun though.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll play first. Good luck.
Good luck to you, man.
Thanks. I will keep.
I'll keep.
Bayou Soul Ring. Go ahead.
Alright. Draw for turn. Island. Sapphire Emerald.
Okay.
3 for a Serendipitous Reeds.
Sure.
I will pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. Emerald, Jet, Trop.
Nice.
Mirror Universe.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
What's up? Upkeep, I'll take 1 to
Okay.
19.
Yeepers.
Draw for turn. Play a City of Brass.
Sure.
Sovereign. I will attack for 3.
Okay, take it. 17.
I will second main. I'll take 1 from city to 18 and play a top.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right, untap. Draw. Pass the turn.
On top, upkeep, I'll take 1 to 17. Draw
Okay.
for turn.
Yep.
Play an island. I will attack for 4.
I'll take it. I'm at 13.
Let's see here. I'll take 1 from city down to 16.
Yep.
Chain lightning you.
I'm at 10.
And I will pass.
End step. How many cards are in your hand?
1 card.
I'll pay 5. And then I'll burn for 5. I go down to 5. Upkeep, switch life totals. So you go down to 5 and I'm at
Sure.
16.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Chaos Orb.
Nice.
Activate it.
Sure.
We'll use my Soul Ring as your ATOG.
Okay.
Hit.
Nice.
Animate that on your ATOG.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Alright, I will untap. Upkeep, I'll take 1 down to 4.
Okay.
Draw for turn. I will attack for 3.
I'm at 13.
I guess. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can bullet your Tog where you can pump it, then you still get enough next turn.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so it is 1-1. Yeah, I went to 5 instead of to 4 because I didn't want you to be able to Psyblast me, just in case Psyblast was that last card. So.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Entrox in chat. He couldn't mana burn in response. There's no way to respond. When I paid 5 mana during his end step, he didn't know what I was doing with it, and since tapping artifacts in lands for mana doesn't use the stack, there's no way for him to respond. So when I didn't do anything, it meant that we get to. But he's saying that you could have tapped your mana, you could have mana burned in response, but there's no way to respond to mana burn. Mana burn is a loss of life when the phases change, and when the steps change. End of turn, he could have expected me to burn. Yes, he absolutely could have, and then he could have put mana in his mana pool. But good luck.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
I'll be on the play.
All right.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
I'll keep.
All right, I will. I'll start. Play City Brass, Jet Pearl Sapphire.
Some good stuff.
Yeah, this is pretty silly.
See, that's the alarm's going off because the cops are coming to get you for that
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, they are. 3 for a Serendipity.
Okay.
1 going to 19 for a Black Vice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
And
4,
I
5,
will
6,
pass.
7. All right.
1 card.
I'm at 17 on my upkeep. I will draw. I will play a Bayou and a Jet and a Sapphire. And I will play a Sylvan Library. 4 cards. Go ahead.
Perfect. On top, upkeep, I'll take 1 to 18. Draw for turn. I will attack you for 3.
All right. I'm at 14.
I'll play Badlands, and I'll Chain Lightning you.
Okay. I'm at 11.
I will pass. No cards in hand.
Untap. Upkeep. I've got 4 cards. Vice resolves.
Yep.
And then I will, after the Vice is resolved, I'm going to Ancestral myself.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to set those cards down here because Sylvan Library cares about any card that I've drawn this turn. Alright, so I'm going to draw 1 for turn and 2 for the Sylvan. So I can put any of these cards back. I need to put 2 of them back. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, so I will put back those 2. Keep.
So how does that work? Isn't Sylvan Library during your draw step?
Yes. So, but it cares about any card that was drawn this turn. Hence the reason I set aside the cards for Ancestral Recall, so that I could keep them separate before I put my entire hand into my. Before I put the cards into my hand. So I can put any cards drawn this turn back with the Sylvan Library. It doesn't necessarily have to be cards that are drawn during the draw step with its ability.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I didn't realize that.
Yep. Okay, so I will play a Tropical Island and a Fast Bond. And a Lotus. And I've got 4 cards, so I will say go.
We're good. I'll untap. Upkeep, I'll take 1 down to 17.
Yep.
Draw for turn.
Is that your only card?
Yeah, 1 card.
Okay.
I will attack for 3.
I'm down to 8.
I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep 4 cards. And then I will draw for turn and 2 for Sylvan.
Yep.
I'll put that one into my hand. Put those 2 back. I will play an Underground Sea. And I will say go. 4 cards.
Alright. Once that upkeep, I'll take 1 to 16.
Yep.
Draw for turn. I'll attack for 3.
I'm at 5.
Let's see here. I'll take 1 from City down to 15 and cast Regrowth.
Okay.
Get Chain of Lightning back.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
Okay. 4 cards. 1 for turn, 2 for Sylvan. Doesn't matter. Alright. That's game. Animate Dead, 4 lands with another fast bond and another library on top.
Oh, jeez.
I was going nowhere with that. I was thinking that with the Ancestral Recall and the early Sylvan that I'd be fine, but I didn't get to activate the Sylvan because of the first turn Vice. If you didn't Vice me on turn 1, then I could have activated the Sylvan to draw an additional card. But it,
okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty cool trick. I haven't seen that before with the... Well, now that I think about it, I have seen people do it with Howling Mine.
Right. Well, I mean, Sylvan only says at the beginning of your draw step, draw 2 additional cards, and then put 2 cards back you've drawn this turn. So if it had to be cards that you drew with Sylvan Library, it wouldn't make any sense. You know, but because of the fact that it's cards you drew this turn, you can put the card back you drew for your draw step, which is the first thing you do in your draw step, or anything that you've drawn throughout the turn prior to that. So that's why I did it that way, so that I could see what I could do. But then I saw what I drew and the cards that were on top, and it's like, this is not good. This is not cool. So, you know, 5 lands and 2 copies of Sylvan and 2 fast bonds. Like there was no need for me to play the additional lands because I had nothing to cast. If I had something to cast, or if you would have played a draw 7, then obviously it's different. If I would have drawn one of my draw 7s, it would have been nice. But
yeah, that was cool. I that last game I put in some shatters for that Mirror Universe. That was just like
it's just a one of, so it's
okay. I kind of thought that, but just to be safe, because that was brutal.
Yeah,
it's like I don't run into shatters main board. It's kind of just like super aggro. I originally did, but I kind of took them out to try it out without them. But yeah, that definitely made me kind of want to keep a couple main board, because the second game I didn't actually sideboard anything in.
No, it just looked like you did.
Yeah, I looked at what I had, and I almost thought about control magics to steal your enchantresses, but I figured try to go just quick, because those are kind of slow. So
I mean, 4 mana. If you're stealing my enchantresses, then I'm still winning. if you're spending control magic to steal my enchantress as opposed to, something else, I mean, in the main deck, enchantress is the only creature card. So,
what's your like win con?
Either we can do Mirror Universe into Fireball, or we can
Channel Fireball.
No, there's no channel in here.
Okay.
Or we can there's Mana Flares in the deck also, with the Candelabra, so I can do a little bit of Candle Flare action there. or I can always let's see. I can use the Lich.
Ooh.
So
I love that card, man. It's so crazy.
yeah. So this deck's got a lot going on, and it was something that was put together by Dave, SK Altered on Instagram, and he,
Oh yeah.
you know, he put this together, and he actually sent me the Enchantresses so that I would have them for the stream, because I throw a lot of shade at Enchantress, and I never really need to own them because I don't plan to brew around them. So he was kind enough to send them to me, and then you know, we played his version of his deck here on the stream. There's one more card I need to take out. I don't think it matters because I mean it's the last match anyway. But I do need to take out this last card. So
this past month in the Alpha 40 League, I played against a dude that had a Lich deck that was just like ridiculous. I think he said he ran 16 Dark Rits, and then he had like 5 or 6 Throne of Bones. So it was just like Dark Ritual.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous.
Drawing cards. It was nuts.
And how did he win? A big drain life?
He actually didn't end up beating me, but he told me his win is normally a large brain geyser.
Oh, okay.
So he's like time twistering into, you know, all this crazy stuff, into more cards and more Dark Rits, and it was really fun to watch. He almost got me. He was looping for a while, but he couldn't get to it.
All right. Well, thanks for the games, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. It was fun.
Yep.
Take care.
Take care. Bye. All right. Well, we didn't get their chat, but that's okay. We had some fun. We stumbled a little bit against such an aggressive deck. I think it was actually pretty sweet to been able to kill his ATOG and then steal his ATOG in game 2. You know, so that ended up being the winning course of action, which was pretty cool. And I'm not disappointed with how the deck played today. That final match was kind of brutal, but it was something that is pretty tough, and we knew that it was going to be pretty tough if we played against it. So for those of you who have not already done so, please don't forget to follow. You can join me each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Coming up tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, I've got special guest Angelo, Joe, and Drew, and we will be doing commentary for another Alpha 40 monthly league match. And then more Alpha 40 action coming up on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. That is the monthly league finals for January. So looking forward to that, and Drew will be here for commentary with me on that. On Saturday, first time on the stream, I will be hosting the Neos Monthly League Finals. New England Old School Club. They have a great monthly event, that they put on each and every month. So at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, and I will have a guest on stream as well for the for that event, and I'm looking forward to that. So with that, I appreciate everybody who is here. Please make sure that you stick around for the raid. I would appreciate it, and so would the other person. We're going to raid my friend Dakota, who is playing some World of Warcraft. So with that, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and you all have a great night. Again, stick around for the raid. Take care.